What's up guys, it's Punchy, and today we have another Deepwoken patch that has some fun additions and cool stuff to check out. I'm pretty excited to cover all this new content, so let's get right into it. First things first, we have another mythic weapon, the same rarity of the First Light, and it's something special. If you thought we didn't have enough unique heavy weapons with interesting new crits, well, here's another one. Introducing the Stoneheart. Deep within the chambers of Duke Arisia's labs, we find ourselves a new unique mythic weapon that drops from the boss. The Stoneheart is a crudely pieced together amalgamation of different golem parts with a main focus on the golem's face, and I think it's kind of funny looking. It kind of looks like Kirby. Anyway, in combat, the Stoneheart M1s are fairly conventional for a great hammer, and I see no real difference compared to similar weapons. The M1 stayed the same, but the crit is unique, and I think it's valid. This weapon crit charges up, releasing an unblockable explosion that does solid damage to anything nearby, heavily damaging posture to those who block. If you simply press R, this crit comes out much faster with both a reduced hitbox and reduced damage. Instead, if you hold R, the golem blast radius becomes huge and does significantly more damage. Seriously, this weapon is awesome, but it can also be enchanted, so try it out and make some creative builds using the new Stoneheart. This great hammer is a rare boss drop from Duke Arisia himself, so get to work and spam clear the dungeon for a chance to get the new Stoneheart great hammer. While you're doing that, you'll notice that Duke Arisia has also been fully voice acted by developer Nakdiganis, who makes all the music, so have a listen.
So you're the one running about tripping my alarms, Can't explain yourself? There's no real point in explaining further, as this is the end of the line.
This update, we have also received a new 3-star Flamecharm mantra, and they cooked. That's all I gotta say. Flaming Scourge picks up nearby enemies with a whip of fire, throwing them into the air and slamming them back down for solid damage. If you know who Katakuri is, the Mochi man himself, well, he was using this technique straight out of One Piece. A huge new change to PvE is honestly amazing, and it should allow for more combat interactions that weren't possible before. Humanoid mobs like guards, bandits, authority captains should have talents, some elemental with paths, some from stats, or specific talents that fit their characters, and it will be useful for spicing up PvE. Smart Mob AI, that's what I call it, for Deepwoken has slowly but steadily been increasing in quality and getting better, and I think this update solidifies it because it's wonderful. Keeping humanoid NPCs fresh and harder to predict is a positive change for Deepwoken. Some small cosmetic changes, we have received a ton of great updates to build creation. So, a few different oath accessories have become dyeable, such as the Silent Heart markings and Star Kindred halos, and this is really cool. It's a good day for build creation for characters, and I'm honestly so glad they made this happen. On this note, Linkstrader eyes have also turned blue, which is cool. Next up, with some balancing, we have a few things that come to both attunements and oath viability. Starting off strong with some Gale buffs to some underused mantras, Tornado, one of the highest damage Gale multi-hits in the entire game, has received a posture buff, so now it's hard to defend against, which could be scary. Wind Gun received a similar treatment as its posture damage was also increased, which is great. A substantial hit to Star Kindred players was an increased cooldown to Sinister Halo. One of Star Kindred's pressure tools has received a nerf to its cooldown, jumping it up from 10-second cooldown to about 14 seconds. It seemed to have a ton of spamming potential with a Blessed Gem, so this should hopefully balance things out. Finally, from last week, we have a few crazy announcements that are worth looking out for. First, the Hero Blade Oath. Yes, you heard me correctly, it is a Hero Blade Oath. This is coming out sometime soon, and that's gonna be ridiculous. Another official announcement from the Deepwoken Twitter says the Deepwoken team is teasing a Sharko plush toy campaign that opens on November 24th, and check it out then. And that's about it. I didn't cover everything added in today's update, so give it a shot and experiment for yourself. As always, if you enjoy exclusive update content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks again, it's Punchin' time.